Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to Bader Gymnasium here at Westwood High School for tonight's Varsity Boys Basketball game between the visiting Dedham Marauders and your Westwood Wolverines. Fans, if I could have your attention, please. Westwood is committed to the highest ideals of sportsmanship, as well as establishing a healthy environment for competition. During the game, please be considerate and respectful to the players, coaches, officials, and the fans, while demonstrating good sportsmanship and respect for all in attendance. Thank you. Now, if I can direct your attention to the court, introducing tonight's starting lineups, beginning with the visiting Dedham Marauders. Number 5, senior Jaden Tomorrow. Number 15, junior Justin Allison Caruso. Number 20, senior Sam Milligan. Number 21, sophomore Ethan Mastro. And number 35, senior Dante Gutierrez. Head coach for Dedham is Jacob Reed. And now for your Westwood Wolverines. Number 1, senior Eli Ifra. Number 2, junior Robert Liriano. Number 5, junior Ty Pindell. Number 12, senior Matthew Brady. Number 23, senior Becky Dickerson. Westwood's head coach is Ryan Douglas. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, at this time, would you please rise? Gentlemen, remove your caps. Let us all face the American flag as one. And in a symbol of unity, we honor America, singing along to the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening, Westwood, and welcome to Bader Gymnasium for a TBL Large matchup tonight. Westwood Boys Basketball coverage on Westwood Media Center. The Westwood Boys taking on the visiting Dedham Marauders. Starting lineups for both teams, starting with the visiting Marauders. We have Jaden Tomorrow, Justin Allison Cardoso, Sam Milligan, Ethan Mastrovich, and Dante Gutierrez. And starting for your Westwood Wolverines, Captain Eli Ifra, Robert Liriano, Ty Pindell, Matt Preedy, captain, and Captain Mackay Dickerson. Both teams coming in today at 3-3 records-wise. Now, big matchup. We're getting into the meat and potatoes of TVL Large basketball. Both Westwood and Dedham have had wins and losses versus the TVL Large, so this is really big to get back on track as both teams vying for a TVL Large title. Dedham's going to win the tip-off. And they're going to get right to work. Westwood with a man-on-man defense to start. Dedham looking inside, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Mackay Dickerson. Dickerson going to send it outside. Liriano with the shot. That one's long. Dedham with the board going the other way. Going to work it around near side, then looking to work it inside the paint. Dickerson takes some contact. No foul called there. Points for Dante Gutierrez to get Dedham on the board. Shot from the outside by Ifra. That one's long. No good. Rebounded by Dedham. Dedham looking to push the pace. Working inside, take it to the hoop, and that's a foul. And that is offensive foul. So turnover, ball's gonna go to the Wolverines. A good job by Ifra taking that physical drive to the net, draw the offensive foul. Westwood setting up their offense. Kick it off to Ifra. Ifra looking inside for Pindell, and that's gonna be a kickball. Pindell on the inbound. Ifra fakes a shot, it's going to work it inside, finds Pindell out in the hoop, and he gets two. Beautiful look. That was a beautiful look. Ifra sold the drive to the net, found Pindell for the 2 points. Tied up 2-2. Ifra going to bring the ball up for the Wolverines. Wolverines running set plays. Got Liriano, he's got some space going. The hoop takes some contact and draws the foul. I'd love to see that. Taking it to the hoop, draw some fouls, get some shots. Westwood been a good free throw shooting team. These are hard-earned points for the Wolverines. Second team foul already for Dedham, so keep an eye on that. You get 5 team fouls, automatic shots at the free throw line. First one good for Liriano. As mentioned on a previous broadcast, Liriano's uncle was the year ahead of me at Westwood High School. Alexis Alejandro, great kid. Liriano makes the second. So productive period at the line there by Liriano. Gets 2 for Westwood to go up to. Westwood 4, Dedham 2. Westwood getting right back to defense. Man on man, putting the pressure on Dedham. Dedham trying to work it outside. They're gonna look far side. They got an open guy for a 3. No good. Rebound by Dickerson. Ifra is gonna work the play. Working left, he finds Liriano, goes to the hoop for 2. What a look, left-handed pass by Ifra, finds Liriano for 2 to put the Wolverines up 6-2. Terrific assist. And get a timeout call by Dedham. So a hot start for the Wolverines. It's gonna force a timeout. We're gonna take a quick break. You are watching Westwood Boys Basketball on Westwood Media Center.
My name is Joseph Hernandez. I'm the service manager here at Cadillac of Norwood. I've been here for about 4 years. I run the day-to-day operation of the service department. I have 3 advisors that work with me, along with 2 administrative assistants that help out with day-to-day operation as well. We pay attention to detail. A lot of larger dealerships, you're not necessarily going to get somebody in the service department, but when you call Cadillac of Norwood, a lot of times you might get me answering the phone. You'll get somebody that has knowledge of you as a customer. I think that's the biggest thing, is that the customers feel extremely comfortable coming in here. They know they're not going to get the runaround, and they're going to get the car fixed right.
Westwood High School Sports, brought to you by Cadillac of Norwood, where luxury meets performance. And Arch Orthodontics, creating generations of beautiful smiles with expert orthodontic care.
Welcome back, folks. Thank you, Cadillac and Norwood. Westwood off to a hot start, up 6-2, forced a timeout call there by Dedham. Dedham with the inbound. They're looking inside. Ball gets away, out of bounds, but out on Westwood. It's going to be a Dedham ball. Finn Davis going to be taking the inbound. Inside, that was deflected. Was looking for Jaden Tamero. Deflected out by Pindell. I was talking to Pindell's father before the game. I said, "Is Ty growing? He looks like he's 5'6". He goes, "We'll see. Another inch. He's going to be a massive force on the football field next year. That height and the gunslinging ability. He's going to be a heck of a quarterback for the Wolverines. Had really great games as well this year." So Pindell gets the foul, his first, and Westwood's first team foul. Preedy playing tight defense. Really not much to work with. Westwood, terrific, forcing everything on the outside. Dickerson. Dedham forces it and gets the turnover from terrific defense by the Wolverines. Just suffocating on defense, forces that turnover.
Westwood's playing heavy defense early. We're seeing it too on the inbounds for Dedham. They're playing that full press defense. Interesting to see early on, but it's working. They're forcing those shots outside the perimeter, outside the three-point line, and they're forcing Dedham to drive into the paint, and they aren't doing it right now. And meanwhile, Westwood.
Liriano with the jump shot. Hits side rim, no good.
4 of their 6 points already have come from the paint with those impressive passes by Ifra. So.
Dedham on the outside. Westwood defense still right up in everyone's grill. Liriano pokes it out. He gets the turnover. Pindell picks it up. Finds Liriano. He's going to the hoop. And he gets 2 off the turnover. Liriano's 6 points so far here in the first quarter. Those are emotional swings, too. When you get the turnover that turns into offense, that's a big play for the Wolverines. Gets the bench up, gets the fans loud. Dedham showed 3, held back. They're going to shoot 3 on the far side, and that's good. 3-pointer for Jaden Tamaro. And that gets Dedham to within 3. Westwood up 8-5. About halfway through here in the first quarter. Ifra got 2 bodies on him. Second player pulls off to work closer towards Dickerson. Ifra making a nice move. Shot is good. Tough shot. Gets it to go. What a shot. Left-handed shot by the captain. Shot from the outside. No good. Hits the shot clock. It's going to be a backcourt violation, or the proper word for it. Backboard. Not backboard. Backboard violation. Which is a turnover and ball in Westwood's hands. Ifra going to work it up court. Hands it off to Liriano. Liriano working it inside. Not afraid of the paint. And what a move off the glass for 2. Oh, spin around, move, lefty, soft left hand off the glass, gets 2. And already 8 points for Liriano. He has come to play, folks. He's getting better every game. Confidence going up. And when you're getting points going to the hoop, we haven't seen an outside shot yet, and he has that. An outside 3 shot, keep an eye on that. You start adding those 3s as well, he might shoot. He might go for 30 today. Going to the hoop, no good. Some contact there. Liriano going the other way. He's looking to take it to the hoop. That's blocked. Ball being battled for and kept in bounds by Dedham. All in the hands of Ryan Beates. Dedham looking to cut into Westwood's lead. Kick it to the hoop. There's some contact. And that's going to be a foul on Ifra. So a blocking foul on Ifra. I don't believe it's going to be a shot. I think it's going to be on the court. So that's going to be Westwood's second team foul. That was Dante Gutierrez who was driving. He's going to get some free, or excuse me, it was Finn Davis. Finn Davis is going to get the shots. No good in the first one. And they're I don't think Eli likes the call, but Rasheed Davis used to say, "Ball don't lie." You know, the free throws don't go in after a bad foul. The ball don't lie. But Rasheed Wallace was, so both don't go in. Ifra from the outside, yes! Big shot from the outside. He's not afraid to shoot when he's got a hand in the face. Just a pure shooter. Going to the hoop by Dedham, is fouled. That was Finn Davis, but I think is that called on Dedham? It was a whistle on Dedham. I don't know if it was a foul or what, but Westwood ball.
It may have been a travel to the hoop. I think that's what the call was.
Yeah, good call. Westwood working around. Ifra finds Liriano wide open. Fakes the shot, goes to the hoop. Front rim, rebounded by Dedham. On the court now for the Wolverines, we have Chase Longo. We also have Adrian Ortiz Maldonado. We also see McNamara as well, so Westwood getting into their bench here. And picking up right where the starters left off with some solid defense. And we're gonna get a foul call. Looks like it's gonna be on Westwood and it's gonna be on McNamara, blocking foul.
That'll be an and one for Finn Davis.
Oh, Corbin Horn. Corbin Horn with the foul, excuse me. So Westwood's third team foul. Finn Davis is gonna take shots on the line. He missed the first two in the attempt. That one's no good. So 0 for 3 on the line. Westwood walks away with the rebound. Horn, outside to Longo. Longo gonna find Liriano. Liriano was looking for Maldonado. That pass gets picked off. Westwood 15, Dedham 7. A minute 20 left here in the first quarter. Westwood off to a nice hot start. Dedham looking to cool him down. Shot from the outside, no good. Rebound by Longo. And he gets fouled. It's gonna be the third team foul for Dedham. And Westwood gonna bring in Frankie McNamara. Liriano gonna get a rest for the Wolverines.
First personal foul, third team foul,
Ifra with the inbound. Gets it out to Longo. Longo gonna work it in. Ifra in the corner. Finds McNamara. McNamara to Horn. Horn loses it. Picked up by Maldonado. Back in Longo's hands. He's gonna work it over to McNamara. Ifra fakes the shot and he takes a foul. That's gonna be the fourth foul, team foul for Dedham.
2 back-to-back fouls, and number 23 for Dedham there.
Yeah, so he's gonna get a rest right now. That's gonna bring in number 15 for Dedham, Justin Allison Cardoso. So they get a new shot clock there, back to 35. Ifra for 3, no good. Be rebounded by number 5, Jaden Tamaro. Tamaro looking to work it inside, sends it outside. And we got, was that a travel?
Illegal
screen. Illegal screen. And that's 5. That's
Is that
5.
2 shots for I believe the next foul would be 2 shots for the Wolverines.
Non-shooting foul.
Right.
But yes, I think you're right. Yeah, I think it's anything after that is shots. Longo, Maldonado. Maldonado gonna find Ifra. In the corner is McNamara. Also moving around nicely, forcing Dedham to make adjustments. Ifra to the hoop. He gets fouled. He's gonna go to the line. So already in the first quarter, Ifra with 5 points. Liriano, 8 points. Hot start. And Ifra's gonna have opportunity to add to it. First one, no good. Second one no good. Rebounded by Finn Davis. Got Longo on, 3 seconds left. 2. Dedham's gonna shoot. They beat the buzzer, but does not go in. That's gonna do it for the first quarter. Westwood up 15-7 on the Marauders. We will take a break. We'll be right back for the start of the second quarter.
My name is Joseph Fernandez. I'm the service manager here at Cadillac of Norwood. I've been here for about 4 years. I run the day-to-day operation of the service department. I have 3 advisors that work with me, along with 2 administrative assistants that help out with day-to-day operation as well. We pay attention to detail. A lot of larger dealerships, you're not necessarily going to get somebody in the service department, but when you call Cadillac of Norwood, a lot of times you might get me answering the phone. You'll get somebody that has knowledge of you as a customer. I think that's the biggest thing, is that the customers feel extremely comfortable coming in here. They know they're not going to get the runaround, and they're going to get the car fixed right.
Westwood High School Sports, brought to you by Cadillac of Norwood, where luxury meets performance. And Arch Orthodontics, creating generations of beautiful smiles with expert orthodontic care.
Welcome back, folks. Got a score update in the girls' game. So after 3 quarters, Dedham's up 4. So Dedham leading 37, Westwood 33 after 3 quarters in Dedham. Westwood girls 6-0 on the year. They're in the top 20 of the Globe rankings. Terrific start for the Lady Wolverines. Just doing an amazing job.
They've come out to a hot start this season. And boys also have at 500 right now,
Yeah.
but so are Dedham. Dedham and Westwood both at 3-3 on the year.
Absolutely. Boys ready to go on a hot streak. They got all the pieces now healthy and ready. Preedy takes contact and he draws the foul. That's a Tommy point right there. We'll call it a Tom Lydon point. No copyrights for Tommy Hines. But that's what winning basketball is about. Taking a charge like that, you draw the foul. It's no different than what we saw on the soccer field all year. Kid just putting his body on the line for the betterment of the team. Longo gonna send it to Maldonado. Longo for 3. Yes! Longo on the board. He puts the Wolverines up 18-7. That was a sweet shot. There's some good communication going on by the Wolverines as they're making adjustments on the defense. Looks like they're in more of a zone defense to start off the second. And we got a foul called on the court. It's going to be on Westwood. Looks like it's going to be on, I think, McNamara.
Westwood fouls on 13.
I think it was a hold. And Dedham's going to inbound. Inbounding for Dedham is Ryan Beates. Now it looks like Westwood getting into the man defense. Man on man. Preedy playing solid defense. He makes an adjustment, takes, oh, and they're gonna call it a blocking foul. But the right idea, not afraid to get in front of that. He drew the first one about a minute ago. But some great leadership by the senior captain. Gonna get Pindell back in the game. Dickerson back in the game. Physical game so far. Both teams not afraid to take it to the paint, to the hoop. No pain, no gain. Oh, no good on that layup. Longo coming away with it. He's looking to go coast to coast. Takes it to the hoop. That one's short. Rebounded by Dedham. Going the other way is Dante Gutierrez. He finds number 15, Cardoso. Inside. No good, off the glass, and rebounded by Dickerson. He's got his 4th rebound of the game so far. And Longo is gonna push the pace. Inside to Preedy, Preedy outside to Dickerson. Dickerson to Maldonado. Wolverine's gonna settle it down. Love how they can change the pace in a matter of a few seconds. Longo from the outside, hits the front rim, no good. Rebounded by Gutierrez. Shot from the outside. That's no good. That was 21. Mastrovich. Westwood doing a good job getting on these rebounds, anticipating the bounce and making sure they go up and get it. Dickerson inside, and he gets fouled. So a great look and a great drawn foul by the senior captain. He's going to shoot too. Dickerson looking to get on the board with his first couple points. First one no good. Liriano coming back into the game. Longo gonna get a rest. Longo very productive. Great resource off the bench for the Wolverines. Second one is good for Dickerson.
You know, Maury, one of the things we're going to see in this game, I think, as we get into the later stretches of it, is the fouls are going to be crucial. These refs, we've seen, I think, about, this would be, I think, in total for the game, probably about 8 or 9 fouls for each team at this point. So fouls are going to be crucial here. We already saw one team get in foul trouble early, so keeping yourself clean, getting clean looks, and, you know, not pushing it too much, because it seems like they're going to be calling a lot of fouls tonight.
Time. Maldonado to the hoop, and he gets hard fought, 2 points. And we're going to get a timeout called by Dedham. Well, big 2 points there by Maldonado puts the Wolverines up 21-7. We'll stick around for the timeout, but love what I see. Hot start here for the second quarter. What I love about it too, Evan, is hot start from a lot of the guys off the bench. Preedy, you know, getting active out there. Longo with some big threes. You know, what natural shot. Nice natural lefty shot. Maldonado getting his presence felt. Big bucket there. Great depth. When you're able to have these depths that, you know, when your starters are on the bench getting some rest, but you have your bench players that are contributing and not only giving you a lead, but adding to your lead, what a huge advantage.
You know, having guys that can come off the bench and get threes is crucial. I mean, you look at the Boston Celtics, the best team in the NBA, and they have the best sixth man in the NBA in Peyton Pritchard. So, you know, having guys that can come off the bench like Longo and like Maldonado and just get you a three when you need it, or get you a good shot in the paint, that's crucial for any good basketball program. And having a team, that's team chemistry, getting those guys that come off the bench. And you can, as a coach, Coach Douglas, I'm sure that's a big asset that he has for himself.
And you had Liriano on the bench, you had Ifra on the bench during that. Now you got Liriano back in, and Dedham steps out of bounds. Westwood ball. You got Liriano back in the game, and he's off to a hot start. 8 points in the first quarter. He can score from anywhere, and he's not afraid to take that to the hoop with big bodies looking to make some contact. Maldonado is looking for Dickerson. That ball's turned over. Ben Davis going the other way. He draws some contact, and it's going to be a foul on Westwood. It's going to go on Preedy. Preedy, not afraid of contact. What a tough kid. That looked like it hurt a little bit, too.
The Wolverines didn't like that call, Morgan. I don't know.
He said, when we had him on the podcast, he said he was that kind of guy. He drives some balls. He sets that tone. What a leader. You got a foul called on the court. I think it's on Dickerson. Be a push or it looks like a pushing motion. So that's 4 team fouls. That's early for having 4. So Westwood's got to be cautious and cognizant of that. Dedham looking inside. They get 2.
That's key here, Morgan. We aren't even at the halfway point of this quarter. We're just about to get to it at 4 minutes. So you're already close to foul trouble here.
Yep. So tomorrow with the 2 there, he's got 5 points in the game so far. Ifra, Dickerson. Ifra was open for a second and works it inside to Liriano. Liriano off the backboard, no good. It was in and out. It's rebounded by Tomorrow. Tomorrow's been a good player for the Marauders. He's going to look over to the outside and then back inside for 2 points by Dedham.
Good play by Dedham there. Got a driving number 4 in the paint and just saw it. Didn't force the hard layup. Got a guy driving open.
Cross court pass. Maldonado sends it up top to the key to Liriano, and he goes off the glass for 2. Liriano is feeling it, folks.
And he is, like you said, he isn't afraid to get
the
those
outside, no good.
He isn't afraid to get those hard-fought layups down. He'll
Nope.
go in there and, you know.
Oh! Ifra and one. That was big contact, which kind of knocked him to the right. He threw it up off the backboard for 2, and he's going to shoot for 3. It's good.
Three-point play for Ifra there.
Big time play. That puts the Wolverines up 15. 26 Westwood, Dedham 11. Shot from the outside. No good off the front rim. Ball loose. Picked up by Dedham, and they're going to get a quick 2 there. Ethan Mastrovich. Ifra at the high post. Working it inward, inside into the paint. Ball gets loose, out on Westwood. So it was kind of a miscommunication there. Missed on that pass. Ball goes out of bounds. Dedham's going to have ball going the other way. Wolverine bench getting the defense going. Starting the defense chant. Shot from the outside, no good. Air ball. Rebounded by Corbin Horn. Ifra with some speed. Goes outside to Liriano. Liriano's got 3 guys on him. Doesn't matter. Inside to Horn. Oh, just missed, but gets his own rebound. Off the glass. Horn is on the board.
What a heads-up play by Horn to get his own rebound.
Proactive, you know, don't be disappointed about the missed shot. You have an opportunity to go out there, get that rebound. He did. Made the second one. Everyone forgets about the first miss one after that. Shot from the outside, no good. Rebound to Dedham. They're going to send it outside, but Horn in the face. Driving attempt, no good. In and out. Rebound by Pindell. He's going to send it airmail down to Ifra. Then in the hands of Horn outside to Maldonado off the front rim. Liriano goes up and gets the rebound. And stolen by Dedham. That was a nice steal there. Sam Milligan, the steal. We are 1 minute left here in the first half. Westwood up 28-13. Dedham looking to slow the pace down. And send it up top to Milligan. Got 10 on the shot. Working it around. Shot attempt off the backboard, no good. Rebound by Pindell.
You know what's crucial there, Morgan? We're about 27 seconds left here in the quarter. No foul there.
Yes.
Staying out of foul trouble.
They've been smart. Huge. I'm going to write a note there because that's a big deal. They had foul trouble early here in the quarter and been disciplined since. Looks like they're going to look for the last shot. No shot clock. Ball stolen by Dedham. They have 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Downtown.
No good, but that was close. Off the back, or off the rim. But after the first half, or the end of the first half, Wolverines up 28-13. We'll walk through the point totals for Dedham. Biadis has 2. Tomorrow has 5. Ethan Mastrovich has 2. And Dante Gutierrez has, I believe, 2. And then Westwood, hot start. Ifra with 8. Liriano, 10. Pindell, 2. Chase Longo, 3. Dickerson with 1. Corbin Horn with 2. So what a great start for the Wolverines, looking to pick up where they left off to start off the second half against a very good Dedham team. And folks, you want to stick around for this. You're watching Westwood Media Center coverage of your Westwood Boys basketball. We'll see you for the start tip for the second half.
My name is Joseph Hernandez. I'm the service manager here at Cadillac of Norwood. I've been here for about 4 years. I run the day-to-day operation of the service department. I have 3 advisors that work with me, along with 2 administrative assistants that help out with day-to-day operation as well. We pay attention to detail. A lot of larger dealerships, you're not necessarily going to get somebody in the service department, but when you call Cadillac of Norwood, a lot of times you might get me answering the phone. You'll get somebody that has knowledge of you as a customer. I think that's the biggest thing, is that the customers feel extremely comfortable coming in here. They know they're not going to get the runaround, and they're going to get the car fixed right.
Westwood High School Sports, brought to you by Cadillac of Norwood, where luxury meets performance. And Arch Orthodontics, creating generations of beautiful smiles with expert orthodontic care.
Welcome back, folks. Almost ready to kick off the second half here at Bader Gymnasium. The Wolverines up 28-13 on the Marauders. Very productive start for the Wolverines, looking to pick up where they left off. You know, things I noticed, Evan, early on was Westwood wanted to get off to a hot start. They did. And they were going right to the hoop. You know, I think we've seen a lot of outside shots over the last few games. Seeing them go to the hoop, draw fouls, get those baskets, have then opened up some open looks, you know, so I really like what I saw there. I like the depth scoring too. You know, it's been a great complementary scoring for the Wolverines.
Yeah, Westwood came out aggressive. They started this game with a full court press on Dedham, and they've since kind of backed off of it now that they've gotten a bit of a lead here. But, you know, coming out with that aggressive, setting the tone early and saying, you know, we're not going to let you get anything easy, and we're going to play physical, we're going to play aggressive. And it's worked well for the Wolverines. Even off the bench, they're coming off aggressive, and you're getting some off-the-bench scoring that's crucial here for the Wolverines. So it'll be interesting to see how they keep it up here in the second half. But an impressive half for Liriano, especially with 10 points.
Kid's a stud. The Wolverines going to send out their starters for this beginning of the second half. We do have a score update. Westwood girls fell to Dedham, 51-38. A tough game on the road. It's Westwood's first loss, but good learning experience for the Wolverines as they take on the rest of the TVL Large. So shout out, I see Maria Rowan, who is Eli Ifra's biggest fan. And her mom, Jen Rowan, was a senior when I was a freshman in high school. We had a couple classes together, but great family in town. And big fan of Westwood basketball, and no bigger fan of Eli Ifra than Maria. She is a basketball player herself, plays on the unified basketball team, and a heck of a player. Westwood working the ball around. Preedy goes up for the jumper, and that's good. His team is fired up in the hard-earned points.
That's got the bench energized.
Doing all the right things for the team. Taking physical plays, physical blocks at the hoop, drawing fouls, and then he gets 2 for himself. Love to see it. No good on that layup attempt. Ran out of real estate. Preedy gets the rebound, sends it over to Liriano. Liriano showed shot, holds on. Gives it back to Preedy. Ifra. Oh, and he finds a wide open Liriano for 3. And that hits the rims out of there. Dedham going the other way. And an offensive foul called. Cordoso called with the offensive foul. I'm not sure who was that drawn by. Was that Ifra?
I think it was Preedy.
Preedy again. Preedy, get the ice bags ready. Kid's been all over the court.
Yeah, we got a chance to talk to Preedy this before the preseason, and you know, this kid gives it everything he has every time he steps onto the court or the field.
Nice kid too, like just a great example of what you want your kid to be like when he's in high school. And Liriano for 2, takes it to the hoop. Great passing by the Wolverines to find him cutting. 12 points now for Liriano. And the Westwood bench getting the defense chant going. Get them fired up. Wolverines up 19. The turn away off the glass is good. Dante Gutierrez. Preedy inside to Dickerson. He takes contact, draws a foul. That's the second foul of the quarter by Cardoso, I'm not sure how many he has in the game, but might see 4, so he's going to sit.
That's a shooting foul, so that's 2 for Dickerson.
Yeah, Dickerson went 1 for 2 on the line his last time. No good on the first one. Second one no good, rebounded by Dedham. Cardoso. Loose ball. It's going to be out on Dedham, or out on Westwood, going to be Dedham ball. Inbound's going to come from Milligan. Milligan inside. That's a great pass, great put back by Tamaro off the Milligan pass. Well drawn up there. Gets Dedham up to 17 points. Westwood 32, Dedham 17. Dickerson inside, shot gets blocked. Bound by Dedham. Dedham working around, then inside. Good defense by Dickerson, but finds an open 23 for Dedham and gets it to Cardoso. That was a good look. 5 for Dedham, drew 2 players. Tomorrow drew 2, found an open Cardoso. He put it back for 2, and Dedham cutting into Westwood's lead. Ifra. Up to Preedy. Preedy gonna cut it into the middle. Finds Dickerson. Dickerson no good. There's a foul on the, or I believe, no, out of bounds on Westwood. So gonna be Dedham inbound.
You know, I think more of a clear adjustment Dedham made coming into the second half here. Points in the paint, you know, don't be afraid to get the layup. Don't be afraid to go set up a pass and a screen and get that point down low. And it's working for them well.
Yep. And now they're seeing shots from the outside go because of the points they've been doing in the paint. They're doing what Westwood did to start the game, and now they're doing it themselves.
I mean, it's a good strategy too. You know, you keep going to the paint, go to the paint, go to the paint. Well, eventually, as Westwood, you have to make the adjustment to go to the paint. That frees up your players on the outside.
Oh, Ifra from downtown, but rebounded by Dickerson. He draws the foul. Ifra was shooting from downtown. It was in for as long as you can before it pulled out. Then Dickerson with the rebound gets fouls. He's going to shoot 2.
3 fouls already for Dedham.
Yeah, that's quick. No good on the first one. Second one is good. It's the second point for Dickerson. Puts Westwood up 33-22. Wolverines up 11. Dedham looking to work inside. Both officials going to have a conversation about it. Thought it looked like there was contact on the ball.
I think that one's going to go on Preedy.
Yeah, a foul on Preedy. So his third. That's Westwood's first team foul. No good on the first shot. Shooting is number 21, Ethan Mastrovich. Westwood going to get some substitution in. Maldonado as well as Corbin Horn. Second one is good. 10-point lead for the Wolverines. 3 minutes, 54 seconds left here in the third quarter. Maldonado. Ifra back to Maldonado. Ifra from the outside, and that's good. A step back three-pointer. That's Eli's 11th point. And Dedham right the other way to answer. Cardoso. Got 2 Cardosos, by the way, on Dedham. There's Justin and Julian. That was Julian with the points. Liriano from the outside, no good. That was close. That went in and out as well. It was a good look though for the Wolverines. Wolverines up 11, stolen by Liriano. He's looking for an opening. It was a Euro step, ball was knocked out of his hands, and ends up in the hands of Dedham. Milligan is it near side. In the paint, Tomorrow, well, fadeaway shot, and that's good for 2. Cuts Westwood's lead down to 9 points. Wolverines up 36-27. The 9th point for Tomorrow. He's been a heck of a player for Dedham. Nice pass to the other side. I'm going to say that Liriano stepped on the foul line out of bounds. Dedham going to make some substitutions. They're sending on Yates and Tomorrow, or Davis and Tomorrow. Two minutes, 22 seconds, or 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. Wolverines up 36-27. Dedham playing with a little spark. A little step back shot, no good. Rebounded by Dedham, hits the court hard. That was number 4. Yates hit that court hard. Dedham tried to throw it off Westwood, but not successful there. Westwood's gonna have the ball. 2 minutes, 4 seconds left here in the third quarter. Efer gonna work the ball up. Hands off to Liriano. Efer's looking inside and then right back to Liriano. And over to Maldonado. Wolverines with some weapons on the outside. Liriano, and that's good.
Morgan, I didn't know the bank was open this late.
Sure is. For the 15th point by Liriano. Big 3. That 3 puts the Wolverines back up 12. Dedham went inside, then back outside. We're gonna get a foul, I believe, by Liriano. To be Westwood's second team foul. I'd call that a good foul. You know, you have fouls to make. I think he's got, you know, I don't think he's got a lot of personal fouls either.
That's his first.
His first, so he's been very disciplined.
Yeah, I mean, you know, that's a good foul. You stop a guy driving to the hoop,
Yep.
and that was a clear bucket if he got there, but
Longo in the face of Davis.
gives your defense a chance to reset and sort of prepare for the play.
Tomorrow with the pull-up jumper. Lead cut back to 10. Tomorrow, 11 points for Dedham. Good player, big physical kid. He's got a nice shot as well. He can shoot from the outside, also get some powerful points on the inside. He's battling down low with Pindell. Liriano gonna send Maldonado in, looking for some space. Finds Longo in the corner. Back to Liriano. Little fadeaway jumper, yes! Nice shot by Liriano. He's got every shot in the book, every tool in the book as well. Oh, what good put away there. Yates.
Shot clock's now off, so
Yep,
Westwood's just
18.
going to take their time here, maybe get a play to set up, and
Yep.
see if they get a good look. You know, don't have to force anything here. You don't want Dedham to get some more points here headed into the fourth quarter.
Go for the right shot. Liriano outside to Maldonado to Pindell. Pindell pump fakes the shot. No good. Rebounded by Westwood. The time expires. So after 3 quarters, Westwood 41, Dedham 31. You are watching Westwood Media Center coverage of your Westwood Boys Basketball. We're going to take a quick break. Be right back for the start of the fourth quarter.
My name is Joseph Fernandez. I'm the service manager here at Cadillac of Norwood. I've been here for about 4 years. I run the day-to-day operation of the service department. I I have 3 advisors that work with me, along with 2 administrative assistants that help out with day-to-day operation as well. We pay attention to detail. A lot of larger dealerships, you're not necessarily going to get somebody in the service department, but when you call Cadillac of Norwood, a lot of times you might get me answering the phone. You'll get somebody that has knowledge of you as a customer. I think that's the biggest thing, is that the customers feel extremely comfortable coming in here. They know they're not going to get the runaround, and they're going to get the car fixed right.
Westwood High School Sports, brought to you by Cadillac of Norwood, where luxury meets performance. And Arch Orthodontics, creating generations of beautiful smiles with expert orthodontic care.
So Dedham battling in the third quarter to really get back into the game. Westwood still up 10, but Dedham really getting some hard-fought points, also getting some points from the outside to get their game going. We're going to have a heck of a finish here at Westwood.
They had a newfound aggression coming into that third quarter. They found their rhythm. They found their rhythm under the hoop in the paint. You see it right there, driving the paint, not forcing an outside shot, and it was working for them. So how does Westwood respond here in the fourth quarter to put this game out?
Westwood gets the turnover. They're going to work it into the Dedham zone. Pindell outside. He's got a couple guys on him. Looked like Liriano was thinking about that Steph Curry size 3. And he's going to work it inside. Draws a foul. He's been doing everything. Drawing fouls, outside shots, fadeaways, difficult shots into the paint. 17 points for Liriano. First one's good. Second one is good.
Morgan, here we are in the fourth quarter, and the big thing we're going to have to look for is the fouls.
Yes.
Can these teams keep clean? Can these teams avoid foul trouble? I mean, Dedham's coming.
Yep.
They're a good team. They found their rhythm, like we said earlier, and if you can keep yourself clean here at the end of this game, that's going to be the big difference.
Yeah. I mean, and you got to think about Liriano too. With him taking it to the hoop like that, it's 2 things. He's getting opportunities for free throws, but he's drawing fouls. He's getting people in foul trouble early on, where now it's going to see the difference maker. They have to play different because they're in foul trouble. Looks like a loose ball went out of bounds. Going to stay with Westwood. Pindell on the inbound. Finds Liriano. Sends it over to Maldonado. Works it in. Sends it back to Longo. Liriano outside. No good. Rebounded by Tomorrow. Dedham going to work the ball up the court. Looking to make a set play. Find an open Davis. He pump fakes, brings it to the hoop, and nice layup there for 2 points. It gets Davis on the board. It was a nice move. Faked the shot, had a lane, took it to the hoop, unabated for 2 points. Longo, no good. Ball out of bounds on Westwood. It's going to be Dedham ball. Dedham got an inbound. 5 minutes, 53 seconds left here in the game. Wolverines up 10. This is big opportunity for Westwood. You want to be able to take leads, close out games to win your games. And Dedham cuts into it with 2 points there. Cut the lead to 8. Ifra at the table, maybe checking in. Dickerson and Preedy as well.
Captains are coming back in.
Yep. Longo, Maldonado. Showed shot, holds on to it, sends it over Liriano. Liriano making a move. Cuts it outside, then back over to Pindell. Pindell with a couple bodies on him. 5 on the shot clock. Ball gets loose. Liriano pass it inside. Horn and a shot clock violation. Some good defense there by Dedham, forcing the shot clock violation. They're going to get the turnover with some momentum on their side. Wolverines able to get their captains back in the game. See Preedy, Dickerson, and Ifra. This is what TVL basketball is all about, folks. Fourth quarter with a game on the line. There'll be a blocking foul called on Ifra. This is what you dream of. You know, a close game, under 5 minutes left, fourth quarter, TVL large game.
Couldn't ask for anything
This
better.
is where the adrenaline gets, you get the adrenaline pumping. On the line is Milligan. First one, no good.
You know, the other thing I'll give credit to Dedham and the Dedham fans is they're out here in force.
They are fired
loud.
up. They came here and they were loud. They were loud after that shot clock violation. Westwood fans, late arrivals, but they're making their presence felt. Second one is good. A 7-point game. Wolverines with the ball.
You know, this is also an interesting strategy, I think good strategy by Coach Douglas here. He started with some of the bench players starting in the fourth quarter. Give your guys some rest here, as some of your key guys like Dickerson, Preedy, and Ifra get some rest going into this long stretch.
Get a jump ball. Gonna be a Dedham ball. Westwood getting a little sloppy with the turnovers here. And a foul on Makai Dickerson. I don't think it was a jump ball. I think it was called a foul on the court. Dedham ball. Dedham with the ball. Down 7. 4 minutes, 26 seconds left here in the game. They're inside. They're going to send it around. Tomorrow from the outside. No good. Out on Westwood. It's the first look we've seen on the outside from Tomorrow. He's been physical presence in the paint. He's been a good player, though, for Dedham. He's got 11 points. Davis. Over to Gutierrez. Gutierrez looking to work it in. We got a timeout called. So a timeout called. Dedham's going to get the timeout. We'll take a quick break.
My name is Joseph Fernandez. I'm the service manager here at Cadillac of Norwood. I've been here for about 4 years. I run the day-to-day operation of the service department. I have 3 advisors that work with me, along with 2 administrative assistants that help out with day-to-day operation as well. We pay attention to detail. A lot of larger dealerships, you're not necessarily going to get somebody in the service department, but when you call Cadillac of Norwood, a lot of times you might get me answering the phone. You'll get somebody that has knowledge of you as a customer. I think that's the biggest thing, is that the customers feel extremely comfortable coming in here. They know they're not going to get the runaround, and they're going to get the car fixed right.
Westwood High School Sports, brought to you by Cadillac of Norwood, where luxury meets performance, and Arch Orthodontics, creating generations of beautiful smiles with expert orthodontic care.
Coming out of a timeout, Dedham didn't like the matchups that they saw, so they wanted to talk it over. We're going to get the inbound. Milligan, the baseline, put outside to Gutierrez. Gutierrez, a little turnaround move, works it inside, going to the hoop. That's good for 2. Justin Cardoso with the 2 points. Cuts the lead to within 5. Dedham's fans are up on their feet as Westwood looking to answer. Preedy looking to work inside, sends it out to Ifra. Ifra cutting inside. He gets fouled.
Shooting foul.
That's a big foul drawn by Ifra. He's going to shoot 2. First one, no good. Second one is good. Westwood lead back to 6. 12 points for Ephraim. Wolverines getting the defense chance going. Shot inside, that's good. Tomorrow with 2. Lead now 4 by Westwood, 44-40. 3 minutes, 12 seconds left in the game. Ephra outside to Preedy. Liriano blocked. Dedham looking outside. Milligan catches a difficult pass. Liriano able to knock that ball loose. Turnover for Westwood. Now Westwood with the ball. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left in the game. Up 4. Dickerson with the screen. Efer working inside. Lose the ball for a second. Got it back. And then the ball got loose. Picked up by Dedham. Picked up by Cardoso. They give it to Gutierrez. Gutierrez looking to work it in. Ball gets loose, but timeout called on the court. Or no, foul called by Liriano. Looks like he pointed towards the Dedham bench originally. I thought it was timeout, but it's a foul called by Liriano.
His second of the game.
His second of the game. Westwood's 3rd, so keep an eye on that as to get closer to the 5.
Both teams have actually kept pretty clean here in this 4th quarter.
For a physical game too, yeah.
I don't know how much of that is really the physicality has declined versus...
Outside shot is good by Milligan for 3. Cuts the lead to 1. Westwood 44, Dedham 43, and it is getting loud in here, folks.
I mean, the Dedham fans are energized. They can't blame them. They brought this game
Liriano
back.
outside, no good. Rebound by Tomorrow. Dedham with the ball and with the momentum outside from Milligan. Hits the front rim, bounces. Second one bounces no good. Out of bounds on Westwood. Dedham's gonna keep it. A timeout called by Westwood. So Dedham making some big baskets. They get it to within 1, and my goodness, they have just a little slither of a section on the left-hand side. They have gotten loud.
You know, I think that's the JV team over
Yeah,
there, Morgan.
definitely.
They played the game before. They took that game with a win. I don't remember the score because I was busy setting up, but I mean...
I think it was like 10 points.
I think
right
so,
around 10-point win.
10-plus points, so... You know, Dedham's energized. They've had a good day against Westwood so far. I mean, with a win over the girls' team, JV win over the boys. You know, that whole section is all Dedham.
Reminds me of the volleyball games, like some of the loudest fans in the stands were the girls that played before, you know.
And you know, it's that crosstown rivalry. We haven't talked about it, but you know, it's that Dedham, West Dedham history.
Yeah.
Westwood used to be a part of the town of Dedham, and they split off in 1897.
They did.
And it's a, you know, that's just a little fun.
It's a true rivalry.
But exactly, it's that true rivalry.
They wanted to call it the town of Manhattan, but the town of Nahant came in at the last minute and said, no, that is too close sounding to our town. We are not going to allow it.
Right.
So they went with Westwood.
Yeah, this is also, you know...
Cardoso on the inbound finds Gutierrez. We get a block by Pindell, but that's called a foul. They're going to shoot 2. Gutierrez is going to shoot 2. Looking to take the lead for the first time for Dedham since the opening bucket. First one, no good.
Den's starting to get loud here.
It is. Now Westwood starting to get up a little bit, get the momentum behind their Wolverines here in Bader Gymnasium. No good. Something to keep in mind of that foul, though, is Westwood's 4th team foul.
They got to stay clean here.
Yep.
They have 90 seconds or so to stay clean and get out of this thing.
90 seconds with a 1-point lead. My goodness, that's the 5th foul.
Foul on Dickerson.
That's a 5th foul, 5th team foul.
And now you're in foul trouble.
Yep.
And
Tough foul to call this late in the game. I mean, very inconsequential.
And what's difficult here is Dedham's not, and they're nowhere near it. They only have 2 fouls this quarter.
Travel. It might have been a little makeup call there.
Maybe. That's a crucial
That's
travel.
a crucial travel, big time. Tough though, when you're hesitating between shot, if it's not really there, but you still have that angst for the shot, I think that, it forces a travel sometimes. Not going to get a better handle on it. So Wolverines with the ball, 1:12, up 1.
But Westwood, if they try to draw a foul, they got to draw it on the shooting foul.
Ifra, ball gets knocked out of his hands. Cardosa to the hoop. And Milligan puts it back to put Dedham up 1. 45-44 over Westwood right now. Westwood with the ball. 50 seconds left here in the game. Freedy working inside, draws a foul. Kudos to Dedham. That's only their 3rd team foul. So they can afford to do that. They can take some risks on trying to draw a turnover.
They can if Westwood lets that clock run a little bit, they can pull those fouls and they don't have to worry about that. They have some time on their side. They have the fouls on their side.
Pindell or to Liriano, great catch. That was a tough one. It was a little over his head, able to catch out with one hand. Liriano, Afridi. He's looking for Ifra, and they missed on that connection. Ball out of bounds.
That's Dedham's ball.
Yep.
In comes Dickerson and Pindell.
So it's Dedham's ball with no shot clock. So you almost got a foul. They got a timeout call on Westwood.
So Westwood, is going to have to draw a foul here. And they're going to have to, give them 2 shots at the line if they want to have a chance to get this ball back.
Yes.
Because like you said, shot clock's off.
You got to get the ball back, and the way you got to get the ball back is either a turnover, which difficult to do. This is what coaches coach. Is making sure you close out a game without giving up a turnover.
Yep.
But the most likely is you got to draw a foul. You want to do it where you give yourself some time, where you're not rushing a possession.
We'll probably see it immediately. I think Westwood's going to go in and send someone to intentionally foul.
The key too is you want to double team the guys who are some of the better shooters.
Yep.
Where you want them to inbound to a guy who might have missed a few, and Dedham has had a few players that have missed a couple free throws. So if you can force that pass to them to give yourself higher percentage chance of a missed shot. One missed shot's a 2-point game.
Yeah.
And you can tie it with a 2, you can win it with a 3.
Right.
Not the worst case though if they make 2. It's a 3-point game, you make a 3, take it to overtime.
That's the gamble there you take with that. If they get 2, you're hoping for the tie. But I think you're going to see here they're going to play full court press and they're going to get a quick foul here.
Westwood looking to draw a foul on the inbound too. They send it to Tomorrow, and he's fouled. He's going to go to the line. Tomorrow with 11 points for Dedham. He's going to get 2 shots.
He's been instrumental in this comeback too. He has turned on the Jets here in the second half.
Yep.
A lot of those driving shots have been crucial to Westwood. And if he hasn't shot it, he's thrown it to an open player at the hoop.
No good.
That's big for Westwood.
Big.
Now.
Second shot is good. 2-point lead.
That actually helps benefit Westwood here.
Is that a foul? It is a foul.
That is a foul.
Okay. So they can afford that.
Yep.
It's their 4th one.
What I was going to say more is him making that second basket kind of helps Westwood because now they didn't have to go for the rebound and risk it. Now they have some options. It's only a 2-point game if 3 wins it.
Liriano finds Ifra. Ifra working it down by the baseline. Sends it outside to Pindell. Pump fake. Over to Preedy to Ifra. Open on the side. Blocked. But out of bounds. Westwood's going to still have the ball with 2.2 seconds.
Everyone is on their feet here, Morgan.
And you got timeout call for Westwood, so you have to draw up a play where it's a quick catch, quick shot with 2.2 seconds. most likely a 3. You know?
Everyone's on their feet here in the arena right now, and you could not have asked for a better ending to this game.
No, I mean, it's a heck of a game.
But yeah, like you said, you know, you're looking at your final play here.
Yep.
2 ties it, sends it to overtime, 3 wins it.
These remind me of the questions we asked, like Bill Riley. Bill, who do you go to on your final shot?
We did ask him that.
And he said, I'm typically not going to I'm not going to give it to my best player unless my best player is above and beyond, you know, that can deal with double teams and all that. But he said he's going to go to like some of the complementary players that are going to be open, you know, that got to draw that open shot.
Yeah.
So,
I think you're going to see a double team on Liriano. I think he's your best shooter at this point. So that's the decision as a coach you have to make of. Are we going to go with our best shooter, or do we find someone who might be open because of that double team?
Good look. But also, who's the guys that got ice in their veins, that love, that cherish, you know, the pressure? They're not thinking about their heart rates at 70 beats a minute, not 99, you know? So Preedy's going to take the inbound. 2.2 seconds left on the clock. Finds Pindell, catches, blocked. Dedham's going to go away with the win.
What a comeback win for Dedham.
Blocked by Tomorrow, and that is a heck of a comeback win by Dedham. Down by as much as 19 at one point. And then going into the fourth quarter, down by 10. Able to come out with a big win over the Wolverines. What a resolve by the Marauders. Just in it, you know, always gave themselves a chance. And every possession, just won every possession, came away with some big shots down in the clutch, and then a big win.
You got to respect that. That's tenacity. That's fighting through to the very end. There was one point where they were down by 15 or so, and they didn't give up. And all credit to the Marauders and the fans especially coming into Westwood and, you know, giving them that advantage. You know, normally we talk about home court advantage, and Dedham had the energy. They had the energy of that. You have to give them props to them.
Big time.
And never giving up, never getting down on themselves. It's easy to get down on yourselves when you have a lead like Westwood did entering the halftime. And
as tough as it is for Westwood, you know, to the loss itself, there was still a lot of positives to take. I liked the start. I liked the physicality. I think Rob Liriano really is shown like he's a 5-tool player.
He had a heck of a performance. I mean, Liriano wanted it. He gave it his all tonight, and you saw that with 17-plus points. Excellent performance by him. But, you know, like we said at the beginning of this game, these are 2 even match teams. These were 2 teams entering this game that are 3-3, 2 and 2 in TVL play, and you know, we sort of expected a close game, and that's what we got. And I think Westwood's going to learn from it, and you know, I'll be interested to see the matchup at Dedham. See how they respond to this, but you know, this is hard-fought battle between both teams. Both teams wanted it, and they gave their all to the very end. I think Dedham just turned on the afterburners and got the better of us this time.
You know, hey, these are all learning experiences. You become a better team by learning from, you know, tough games.
Absolutely.
And these are things that I used to say as a coach, you know, remember this on the Super Bowl DVD. You know, this is we're on to Cincinnati game. But, you know, still a lot of positives to take for the Wolverines. What, you know, we saw from individual efforts, from team efforts, execution, you know, in the early part of the game. And, you know, we'll move on to the next one. I believe the next game is Friday.
The next game that the boys will have is here against Medfield
on
TVL
Friday.
small, TVL large matchup.
Always difficult Medfield, coached by Evan Moon, who was a Medfield player when I was in high school. Terrific athlete, terrific basketball player. And the girls will be at Medfield on the road, up against number 2 team in the state by the Globe. So that's going to be a heck of a matchup as well.
And I would expect both teams, boys and girls, to come out with an energy. You know, they'll both lost today against Dedham, and they're going to want to come out and avenge that, and I think they'll do just fine in avenge that. They're going to come out with the energy that they need to get business done in those games, and we're looking forward to it, as always. And
that's going to do it here at Bader Gymnasium. A big win for the Dedham Marauders, big comeback win. We're down by as much as 19, able to close the gap and then win by 2 here at Bader. But thanks for hanging around with us and for tuning in. Looking forward to seeing you all on the next one. And take care, and we'll see you all very, very soon.